Pixel the Grey Robot, The Lost Mammals of Time. Have you ever wondered what creatures once roamed our planet before humans ever told stories? Before history was written, before cities and machines, there were mammals so big, so strange, and so mysterious that even time itself forgot their names. Meet Pixel, the grey robot with a golden heart and a memory chip filled with curiosity. Built in a futuristic lab, Pixel's mission wasn't just to explore space, it was to rediscover Earth's forgotten past. One day, as he scanned the old digital archives of the world, Pixel found a folder called Extinct Mammals Unknown. It glowed with a code so ancient, even he couldn't read it. But one word pulsed on the screen: Awaken the Forgotten. And that's how Pixel's greatest adventure began across deserts, jungles, ice worlds, and ancient lands, searching for the truth behind the lost mammals of time. Chapter 1: The Mammoth in the Frozen Echo. Pixel's thrusters landed softly in the icy lands of Siberia. The wind howled like an ancient song. Beneath the glittering frost, he detected heat patterns impossible for this frozen land. Could something still live here? He whispered in his robotic hum. As his scanners beamed into the permafrost, an image flickered before him: a woolly mammoth, towering and majestic, its fur dancing like golden silk in the snow. Woolly mammoth. Description: a mammoth from the Ice Age, standing 12 feet tall, with tusks that curled like the moon. Scientists believe it once roamed Asia, Europe, and North America. Legends in Siberia said these creatures lived underground, dying when they came into contact with sunlight. Pixel projected the myth hologram. The Yakuts say the mammoth was a giant mole of the underworld, never meant to see daylight. The ground trembled slightly, and a glowing light beneath the ice pulsed. Pixel realized this wasn't just science, this was memory. The land itself remembered. He saved the data, whispering, "Your story won't be forgotten again." Chapter 2: The Giant Sloth of the Sun Caves. Next stop, South America. Pixel soared over the Andes Mountains until he reached a lush valley in Argentina. His map showed a cave marked with ancient Incan carvings, a spiral with claws. Inside, Pixel's sensors detected strange claw marks embedded in stone walls. Suddenly, a holographic reconstruction appeared: a giant ground sloth, or megatherium, 3 times the size of a bear. Megatherium. Description: an enormous sloth that could stand 20 feet tall, with thick fur, slow movements, and powerful claws. Once believed to guard sacred groves, it vanished 10,000 years ago. Pixel decoded the Incan myth etched in the stone. When the sun god Inti wept, his tears became forests. To guard them, he made the Sloth of Light, who walked the earth to keep men from cutting too deep. Pixel gently placed his hand on the carvings. You were not slow, you were sacred. Chapter 3: The Australian Thylacines Ghost. Pixel travelled next to Tasmania, Australia. In a misty forest, he detected strange stripes flashing between the trees. The locals called it the shadow of the thylacine. Thylacine, Tasmanian tiger description: a wolf-like marsupial with tiger-like stripes, once native to Australia and Tasmania. It officially went extinct in the 20th century, but sightings continue even today. Pixel found Aboriginal rock art depicting the thylacine with glowing eyes. A local elder hologram, recorded long ago, said, "The spirit tiger guards the dreams of the night. If you listen close, you can still hear its call when the moon cries." Pixel's audio sensors picked up a faint growl in the wind, then silence. He smiled, a small blue light blinking in his chest. Some legends never really go extinct. Chapter 4: The Elephant Bird of Madagascar. Pixel's next signal led him to Madagascar, where giant eggs were buried in the sand dunes. These belonged to the Aepyornis, known as the elephant bird, one of the largest birds ever to live, standing nearly 10 feet tall. Elephant bird. Description: a flightless giant bird believed to have inspired tales of the rock, a mythical bird from Arabian and African folklore said to carry elephants in its claws. Pixel played a data clip from The Arabian Nights. Sinbad the sailor saw the rock cover the sky like a storm cloud. As the holographic rock flew across the stars, Pixel whispered, "Perhaps legends are just memories wearing wings." Chapter 5. The Irish Giant Deer. In the misty green hills of Ireland, Pixel landed among stone circles older than memory. The local folklore told of Fionn Mac Comhail, a legendary hunter who befriended the great deer of the West Wind. Megaloceros, Irish elk description. A massive deer species with antlers spanning 12 feet wide. It disappeared nearly 8,000 years ago. Pixel's radar found fossilized bones deep beneath the soil. As he reconstructed it, the ghostly form of a deer appeared, antlers shimmering like sunlight through rain. "Every legend begins with life," Pixel said softly, "and ends with hope." Chapter 6. The Mystery of the Moa. Finally, Pixel's scanners led him to New Zealand. The moa, a giant flightless bird, once roamed these islands before being hunted to extinction. But Maori legends tell of a cave where one moa still guards the secret of time. Pixel found carvings showing a bird standing beside the moon. The inscription read, "The moa was the keeper of tomorrow. Those who silence it, silence the dawn." When Pixel entered the cave, his senses picked up something faint, warmth, life, a heartbeat. Then a shadow moved. A large feather floated down. He looked up and smiled. Maybe some secrets are meant to be kept safe. Epilogue. Pixel's promise. Pixel uploaded all his findings into the global memory network. From the mammoth to the moa, he gave voice to creatures long forgotten. As his screen flickered with the faces of children across the world watching, learning and dreaming, Pixel whispered his final log. "I have learned that extinction is not the end. It is a story waiting to be told again, and as long as we remember, they live on." The stars above blinked like eyes of the ancient beasts he had rediscovered, and Pixel, the grey robot, continued his journey to find more stories time had left behind.